After 20 months and $110 million in renovations, Welsh Ryan is now reopened to the public.
3, 2, 1.
Met by excited cheerleaders, a boisterous band, and an energetic Willie the Wildcat, Wildcats of all ages witnessed a historic event in Northwestern athletics.
Now, one major change is crowd size. Over 1,000 seats were taken out to make Welsh Ryan more accessible, a feature that both Pat and Shirley Ryan were especially keen on.
In the old arena, we had very narrow steps, steep, and no handrail. People didn't fall, but we saw several times very close calls.
Another new feature, the Wilson Club, offers an array of meals that are sure to leave your mouth watering after the first bite. Jim Phillips, Vice President for Athletics and Recreation, thinks that the new Welsh Ryan will pay dividends down the road.
I think this is just the beginning because we haven't had a chance to recruit to it yet. We haven't been able to train in it yet. We haven't been able to do the things that I think you're going to see a facility of this magnitude will do for all of our programs, certainly that play in here.
The first official home game is on November 8th against New Orleans. Reporting from the 8th wonder of the world, I'm Evan Denton, NNN Sports. In one of the biggest comebacks in Northwestern football history, the Cats clawed back to a 31-20 victory over the Utah Utes in this year's Holiday Bowl. There are a lot of well-known club sports offered here at Northwestern, but one that is relatively unknown, the Archery Club. And I met up with them in this week's Club Sports Spotlight. The men's team has been the Cinderella story of the Big Ten thus far into the season. The Cats currently own a 15-4 record and are on a 3-game winning streak. But could they crunch the Ohio State Buckeyes? Let's take a look. Millie Rock on every block here in San Diego is absolute paradise on New Year's Eve. But let's get a change around 6 p.m. as rain will begin to drop down on the teams in the Holiday Bowl this year. Now that could give an advantage to Utah as they possess the best kicker in the country in Matt Gay. But hopefully this will not keep the Wildcats from getting their 9th win on the season. But you know what us old-timers like? Some Saturday afternoon football. Northwestern came out of the gates blazing, knocking off Purdue in its season opener. But after back-to-back losses, the Wildcats found themselves reeling a bit. The first chance at redemption, the Michigan Wolverines. Hello and welcome into the Worldwide Wrap-Up. I'm Evan Denton. Europe was definitely the place to be for this summer's biggest world sporting events. Terrapins came into a boisterous Welsh Ryan arena and silenced the Northwestern Wildcats, beating them 74-64 Wednesday night. Wildcats struggled most of the game with the rhythm, shooting just 39% from the field, including 13 of 23 from the free throw line.